Okay, so here we go. Zach, read it out. Number one.
During this past winter, Katsu measured how many inches of snow came down after the snowfall. The results were 8, 3, 2, 5, 10, and 2. Find the average for 6 snowfalls.
Okay, so there's a first thing here is a lot of kids don't remember how to do average. Zach, do you remember how to do average?
Off the top of my head.
Not off the top of your head. Sawyer, do you remember?
No, not even.
Tell him. That's how you find the average. So from now on, listen, if you go to your history class and they say you have an 85 average, that means they've taken your test grades, they added up the test grades, and then they divided by the number of tests you've had. That's how you figure out your average. All right. So right now we're just working on this. Now, listen, I'm trying to work on mental math. So Zach, you're up. All right. In order to get better, we're going to let Zachary do this one. We're going to go around the room. All right, I'm going to teach you how to draw some things so math becomes easier for you, but we're going to practice the mental math. You should be adding this in your head. All right, that's what you should be doing. We shouldn't be putting 8 plus 3 plus 2. We shouldn't be doing that. All right, so Zach, now if you're adding, what numbers do you think we should add first here to make this super easy?
8 and 10.
Nope.
Or 3, 2, and 5. And
And what is that? What's 3, 2, and 5?
10.
10. Now what should I add? No, the 8 and the 2.
Oh, that's 10.
That would be 10 also. So 3, 2, and 5 was 10. 8 and 2 is 10. And the other number is what?
10.
So in your head now, that's how people work on mental math. They don't necessarily do 8 plus 3 is 11, plus 2 is 13, plus 5 is 18, plus 10 is 28, plus 2 is 30. Normally, they don't do it like that. They try to group numbers together so they can add them more easily. So when you add those 3 10s, now you get what?
30.
30. So everybody can write 30. All right. Now, her definition, which was the correct definition, is when you add them, then you divide by the number of numbers. How many numbers are there? I'm asking Zach. 6. So we take 30 and we divide it by what? 6. And let him answer. So the final answer right now is 5. But we're not just going to put 5 down because it's a word problem. All right. So what is 5 referring to? Inches. Right? Now, we want to say 5 inches every snowfall or per snowfall. That's what that means. 5 inches per snowfall. That's what the average is. All right? Anybody got a problem with that? All right, number 3. I'm going to go right around the room. Gage, what do we got? Number 3. We're going to do the odds this time. I'm jumping around. That's why I don't want you going anywhere else except here. Go.
Mr. Thurston, the store had monthly profit of 1,650, -200, -50, and 450. What was the average profit for these months?
Okay, so now according to our definition, what do you have to do to those numbers?
Add them.
You add them. Now, we're not going to add them normal, though. You're going to look up on the board, and I'm trying to show you how I would add these together. All right. First of all, I would like to put this with this. So what would that make that? Nope. 400. Now I like to put 400 with -200. So what's that? Right. Now 200 plus 650. And then plus 1,000. Right. So the total here is $1,850. Now, what do I have to divide that by?
5.
Yes. Now we're going to do our mental math for dividing by 5. So everybody put that on your paper. 1850 divided by 5. And then we're going to practice doing our mental math with dividing by 5. So, Gage, how do I do this in our head? Look up.
You would divide it by 3.
Right? How many left over?
3. you would do,
Wait, why? Are you
Go.
then you would do, 1.
Wait a minute. Didn't you tell me 5 goes into 18 3 times, right? And 3 left over, right? Did you understand that part? Do you see how I put the 3 next to the 5? That's supposed to be a clue that this number is how much now?
3 times 5.
Nope, that's not what that means. That just means 35. You see what I'm saying now, right? And now 5 goes into 35. There you go. Is there a remainder?
No.
No. So now you just have to do this. 5 goes into 0. How many times? 0. So now we have to answer the question. So 370 what? Shh, I want to hear him.
$370.
Right. $370
A month.
per month. That's exactly correct. That's what's on your paper, 370 per month. Now, Sawyer, what was your question, bud?
Never mind. I
You-
just don't do division the same way you do. So like, I thought you were dividing by 3.
You with me now, right?
Yeah.
All right, good. Good. Trying to show you the mental math there, trying to help you with the numbers. All right, so let's take a look at number 5. All right, Sawyer, you got an easy one, but still the same. I want you to do it.
The temperature at midnight was noted to be 41 degrees Fahrenheit. After 2 hours, it decreased by 2 degrees in the morning. Then increased by 4 degrees. What was the temperature in the morning? 43.
Does everybody agree 43? Right, now remember, it's important for you not to just write 43 degrees. 43 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, try the problems. Try. All right. Yes, sir. Good. Well, I'm really not doing number 4, but I'll answer your question. We're skipping. Tell me.
Temperature?
Oh, so just put degrees. That's a good job. All right, so here we go. Now, number 7. I'm going to give everybody a couple minutes here. I'm going to put the video on pause, and I want everybody to try to figure out what the answer is to 7A and B. All right, 7A and B. So find the difference in the two elements. Tell me what you thought.
For A,
Just give me A. That's all I want.
15,797.
I like it. 15,797. What'd you get?
I got 16,000.
16,023. What did you get? 16,023. Molly. Good. What did you get?
16,000.
Good. What did you get?
15,797.
Good.
15,700.
All right, Sawyer, settle the score. What is it?
15,857.
Good. What did you get?
15,700.
I like it. What did you get, Milo? I like it. Shh.
15,700.
All right. Gage, what did you get?
16,000.
Oh, so you see, some of you are thinking. All right, so let's talk about this. And I sometimes I believe it's not your fault if you don't know the difference. All right, but does everybody understand we measure things from sea level, right? So here is the sea, and then it comes to the land. Do you agree? So this we measure as sea level, right? And then you're going to go up a mountain, right? And you're going to get to the top. And how high up is this mountaintop where you're standing?
15,910 feet.
Right. So this right here from sea level is 15,000 what?
910.
910 feet. All right. Then what happens is, believe it or not, you're going to go for another walk. You're going to come down. And now you notice that there's this city down here,
113.
right? That's what? That's 113. Is that what you guys said? That's 113 feet below sea level. So we should label that negative 113. All right, is everybody with me? So if you're standing here and you go for a little walk and you're going to walk all the way up to this right here, you're going to have to walk how much first? Yeah, you're going to have to walk 113 meters first, right? Or is it feet or meters? Feet. And then you're going to have to walk another what?
15,900.
Right. So actually, the difference between them, whoever said 16,023 feet, that was very nice. That was very nice. All right, now remember, all right, I know finally, all right, when you celebrate, that means you're not used to getting them correct. All right, honestly. All right, maybe it shouldn't be true. All right, but we need to stay more focused. Then the things we wouldn't have to celebrate because I'm expecting you to get them right. All right, I think everybody here should get every single one of these right. I've given you the tools to get them right. All right. Now, here we go. So with that being said, all right, I'm going to take a look at letter B. All right. Now, another city was created 9,913 feet above sea level. All right. Is this elevation close to the highest or to the lowest? Tell them. The highest. Highest. Is everybody okay with that, right? Right, because if you're at 9,000 something, right? If this is 9,000, what do we say it was? 913, right? That's 6,000 away from here about. Agreed? Way more than 6,000 to get to here. All right, so you're right. All right, highest is correct for B. I like it. All right, now let's take a look at question number 9. This time I'm going to let Milo, all right, read this for me.
Ms. Wilson has spent $6 on breakfast using her debit card 5 mornings per week for the past 8 weeks. What is the change in Ms. Wilson's account balance from buying breakfast during this time? Rather than the expression, then find and insert it up.
I don't really care about writing the expression because it's just mental math. Tell me what you're thinking.
So it's $6 every 5 days, which would be $30.
$30. $30 is correct.
For 8 weeks.
Mm-hmm. That's right. So she spent $240. So what is that going to do to her bank account? That's correct. So that's negative 240. Yes.
5 times 8 first, and then I did 40 times 6.
And is there a difference?
No.
Does it matter what order you multiply?
No.
It does not matter. That's why. All right. So the correct answer, again, it doesn't matter the order in which you multiply, but what matters is you're down $240 in your bank account. Is everybody good with that? Thank you. All right. Now, again, I'm trying to emphasize to some of you guys, don't worry about being right and wrong. Just try the problems. All right. Try them. All right. That's how you get better. All right. That's where there's a lot of repetitive questions in here. All right. To help you draw things. All right. Here we go. Number 11. Read it.
The third measure of temperature in degrees Celsius for several winter days and recorded the data in minutes. Find the average of the temperature system.
So what do I have to do with these temperatures?
So I got -15 plus, and then I got -20, and then I added 15 to get 30, and then I added 60. I'm sorry, then I added sorry, wait, I didn't.
That's okay.
and then I added.
Now hold up 1 second for me. Just 1 second. I want you to look on the board. You were doing it correctly. Okay. So you just got a little nervous, but I want you to put your eyes up on the board. This is what I want everybody to focus on when you have positives and negatives. I want you to try to find numbers that will cancel out. So Kirsten, tell me which ones will cancel out for us right off the bat, just looking. Yes, the -5 and the +5. I'd like everybody to just say there's no point in adding that. That's just going to be 0. Now, to me, this was my eyes just immediately gravitated that because I just knew 6 minus 7 was what? Shh, I want her to answer. -1. And then I did -1 and -8, which was, and then -9 and 3 is, there you have it. Everybody should be able to look at that and say that's just -6 degrees. All right. So now what would be the average? What do I have to do to that? Divided by 6. All right. So you would say -1 degree. All right. Now it's 1 degree Celsius. All right. So I want everybody to write -1 degree Celsius. And it's per what? Per day. Singular, per day. All right. So you're decreasing 1 degree Celsius per day on average. Is everybody okay with that? All right. I'm pretty happy with that. All right. Let's knock out 13 now. All right. Go ahead. Read this one. Olivia, go ahead.
What's the temperature?
Hold on just 1 second. All right. Now everybody write the answer down. All right. Everybody write the answer for number 13. All right. And now tell us what the temperature is outside. Yeah, 10 degrees. All right. 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Is anybody having an issue with that? All right. Because it's just what? -28 plus 38. Does everybody agree? All right. I'm pretty happy with that. Sebastian,
Wait, hold on, what was 13?
what did you get? I don't want you to do 12. Shh. Tell me, look at 13. Read it to me again. So you don't, I don't want you commenting, okay? Just talk to me. Sarcasm is going to get you in trouble. Dylan, are you okay with that or not? All right, remember, again, I'm not interested in the answer. All right, Sebastian, now you're on 15. Tell me. Read it.
And study life. In the first 20 seconds, it carries passengers up 100 meters hill, plunges them down 72 meters down, and quickly takes them back up a 50-meter rise. How much higher or lower from the start of the ride are they after these 20 seconds?
What are you thinking?
Um, is it 7?
How much?
7?
All right, so let me see if you're correct. All right, here's your start, right? You're going up. I'm not saying you're wrong. I don't know the answer yet. Look at me. I'm going up on my roller coaster. How high did I go? 100 meters. So I put 100 meters. Then what happened? I went down 72.
It's back up 40.
48. So it definitely looks like I'm higher than I was before. Do we agree? So how much higher am I? What are you thinking, Sebastian? Well, tell me how much this is right now. If I'm here, where am I? Right now, I just went down 72 meters. So where am I at? How much? 28. That is correct. And then I turn around again. And I go up 48.
Um,
Where am I? Don't help him.
62.
Close. 40 plus 20. 8 and 8. Uh-huh.
So 72.
Yes, 76 meters. And that'd be higher. You agree with that? All right, I'm pretty happy with that. Notice how I'm drawing it out. Some of you are like, I already knew that. I'm just going to put the numbers because you can good at visual. If you're not good at visual and you make mistakes, that's how I do it. Draw the picture. And then your mind can see what's going on. All right, it's not difficult. All right, sometimes you do have to draw. All right, now this is called the NASDAQ. This is where you buy and sell stocks. Okay.
The NASDAQ lost 36 points on Monday, but it rounded up Tuesday again to 24 points. Only took this taking points from the beginning of the day to the end of Tuesday.
What do you think?
Well,
What was the total change in points? Do we agree that the change was 12 points? All right, here we go. Who's up now? All right, read it to me, bud.
Monteville, the Valley of Homes has experienced an annual change of -2%. In this rate, if the rate continues, what will the change over 10 years?
What do you think?
-20?
You're perfect. So it'd be -20%. Right. In 10 years. That was pretty good. All right, I'm happy with that. All right, let's knock out 21. Cool.
now equal 170. Yeah, 170. And then I did 170 plus 95, getting 265. Then 265. Yeah, 265 plus 91. I actually did 84 plus 91.
I'm listen to me. I'm okay with you now. Everybody look up, because this is where I can help you the most now. All right, look up, because mental math is not something people are very good at anymore, right? Because we have calculators. But look, please look up on the board. All right, does everybody recognize I can put this 2, or I should say this 8 with this 2 over here? So if I do that, that 92 becomes what? No, 92 becomes 100, and then this 78 becomes a what? 70. So altogether, that's going to be how much? 170. Now, the next thing I looked at was, wow, this 1 plus this 4 is how much? If I add it to 95, that makes that what? No, I'm not asking you to add that up. It's 100. If I take the 1 and the 4 from here and I move it over here, then this becomes 100, while this becomes 80 plus 90. And what's 80 plus 90? 170 plus 170. 340 plus 100. Yes, guys, 440. That's how I could add it in my head so fast. All right, I put numbers that add up to 0 together. All right, come on, this is critical. Again, don't look away. Don't think this is silly. All right, I'm not asking you to write all that out. To me, that was silly when my math teacher says, show your work to add that. And he's like, how did you do that? Right? Because I knew how to move numbers around. It's not an easy, or it's not a hard thing to do. All right, that's 440. Now, if I want to find the average, now I have to divide by what? Who was doing this? How many, what am I doing next?
Divide by 5. And I had a 44 8 times.
8 times, how many left over?
4.
Mm-hmm.
5 divided by 40 divided by 5 equals 8.
Yes.
So 80.
So the average is 88%.
It never said percent 4 point.
Yeah, it's okay. That is a good point. Yeah. All right, anybody have any issues with that? All right, what time are we supposed to get out here? I just want to make. Does anybody- It's Thursday. What time, do you know? Does anybody know what time it?
It's 124.
No, I think that's on a regular day, isn't it?
125 is on the regular day.
I think it's usually like around 10 minutes.
Here we go.
after.
So Thursday, we have 6, yeah, we get out at 1:33, so we have 9 minutes. All right, so here's your homework. All right. Now, again, listen, draw them out if you need to. All right, I want everybody to circle 23, 25, 27, 29, 31, 33, and 35. It's all the way up to 35. And again, quiet, get it done. Then you have no homework. Those of you guys who have sports after school, I'm trying to give you a little bit of break, get the work done. Then tomorrow we're going to finish this up. All right, we should be better by tomorrow. All right, good job for today. Really, really good job.